Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am gonna train my limelight hydrangea bush into a standard. As you can see, there are a couple of tall looking branches that are sticking out, so I think I'm going to use that as the main focus to create a multi-trunk standard hydrangea. And I think that's going to be really pretty once it gets established and situated. But as you can see, this bush is really big and situated, and it's beautiful. It is of course fall. Actually, it's like almost end of November, so it's about reaching the end of its life cycle. But yeah, I think that's going to be my project for today. I'm going to basically remove all of the other limbs just so I can keep just a couple. I'm going to probably keep like 5 trunk and then use that as a standard. Yeah, so let me get started. All right, you guys, what do you think? How does that look for a multi-trunk standard limelight hydrangea? Look at how tall it is. It's like monstrous. Like I'm 5 feet, I'm 5 foot. And so what I'll do is I'll trim back the flower for next year. And then just from here, it'll send out new shoots and then grow even taller. The only thing when I look at all this, I don't know if you can hear me with that wind, but the only thing I was looking at is there is one branch in there that is crisscross. You see that? But it doesn't look like it will really impact, like they wouldn't scratch. I know a lot of people say when you're training things, you want to cut away all the branches that are crisscrossing. But that one, if you can look from this side, let me move the camera real quick. It doesn't look like it's going to crisscross, see? Like from this side, it doesn't really look like it's going to crisscross. So I think technically it could be okay. But the only thing is, a lot of people don't like to have an even number of trunk. So right now there's 6 of them. So I can technically remove one, so it'll be like an odd number. I don't know if it really makes a difference to me. Like to me that looks really pretty. And then the trunk will only get thicker as the year goes by. And then more of the stems will send out new shoots, and it'll just get thicker and bushier on top. I think I'm just going to leave it like this. I'm going to have to come down here with a bigger... These pruning shears are really not meant to cut how thick those, some of those stumps are. So I really need a better cutter. So hopefully what I can do is get something that is thicker to cut it. That might be what I need to do. So I'll be right back. Hang on a second. Alright, sorry about that. I had to go get my loppers and try to see if I can get the thicker ones out of the way. Well, almost. do a sharper cut on them. There we go. Ooh. I gotta try to get this huge big one, but I don't know how to do it without damaging. Okay. Well, that looks pretty good, I think. What do you guys think? Let me give you a closer look. So I basically cut it all the way back down to the stalk. And I've got these stumps here. And when I transplant it again, what I'll do is just basically mulch over it. You can see I didn't do a very good job of this one and this one, making it a sleek cut. But they were a little bit more sturdy than what I could handle. But hey, at least I got it, right? So you can see how big this stump is in itself. So I could technically just keep that stump and then use this as another, basically as another standard separately. But I kind of like the multi-trunk look. Look at that, isn't that pretty? Now I have another one over here, but I haven't decided if I want to leave it as a bush or if I want to train it. There is one really strong stalk, this one right here, out of all of them. But it's not as good as the other one. Like this one, the stalks aren't as sturdy as this one over here. So that one's just about ready to be removed, and then I'm gonna have to come over here and then work on the Pinky Winky. I think with the Pinky Winky I'm gonna do the same thing, turn them into a standard. I've got a couple of strong stalks in there, so I think they will work out just fine. Like this one has a really strong stalk. Look at that one right there. That's going straight up. It's the tallest one. So that one would be a really nice one to use as the main trunk. And then I think the other one is the same way. It has one main leading one right down the middle. Can you see that one? A really nice one right at the top. So it's definitely a lot easier to transport them when you have trimmed them back down. So yeah, I'm gonna be working on those two maybe later today. But I think I'm really happy with how this one looks. Sorry, I'm detouring from my main thing, which is getting this Limelight Hydrangea standard. I wonder if I should just go in and top it off. I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's not causing it any harm by taking more nutrients from it. But once I dig it up, I will probably cut off, although I've cut off enough that I don't think it's gonna, the roots will have to spend too much energy to try to sustain it while it's being dug up. But yeah, what do you guys think? I think that's doable, and you know, it's pretty easy. The way you can do it like the nursery style, which they start out as one leading one and then, you know, keep growing it year after year. But I think this way is a lot faster. You just let it grow into a bush and then pick out the main sturdy stems that you like, and then from there just create your own standard. And I know that standard hydrangeas are really expensive at stores, so definitely this would be worthwhile to try and experiment on if you have your own hydrangea. And then a whole bunch of these are, you know, the wood is pretty woody and hardy, so you can actually use them to root some more cuttings, which I already have enough of them, so I'm not going to do that. But definitely what I would normally do when I'm trimming back my bushes is I use all the cuttings and I propagate more. So you can see how thick some of these trunks are as I'm cutting them. But yeah, be good wood for good kindling. Like the flower is really good kindling for fire, so it's a good fire starter. Just an FYI, I've used them. Anyways, I think that is it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will look forward to seeing you in the next one. Have a great day. Bye.